listening to Backline from South Carolina.
Raise support, and we're trying to raise money today for a cure. We're trying to raise money for breast cancer research. Last time I checked, there was more than $150,000 already raised. The goal today is $300,000, and we have a link on our website, CBS17.com. Tell me your name.
Amy.
So, Amy, you said that you guys come to a walk every year. You weren't able to make the one in Miami, so you found this one?
We did. We had to make sure we had a breast cancer walk this year. We love doing it. We love supporting our survivors and our personal family members who may not have survived. But we do have a lot of people that need this support and need the breast cancer research and all the money that goes into it to help everyone out.
And the water is almost to the top of that fire hydrant. That's how deep this water is. And like I said before, this is supposed to be a street. Behind me, you're seeing what is supposed to be Mason Street. That's right off of Ray Avenue in downtown Fayetteville. But the water is so deep here, it looks like a river. The water just rushing right through. And to put this in perspective, take a look just a little bit beyond where I'm standing here. You can see those park benches. That area used to be a park, but that's now also underwater. Now, if we take a look kind of over here, come with me over here, you can see there's a downed tree in this area, and that's kind of blocking some of the water too. And this is what's supposed to be Cross Creek. It's usually, when it's not flooded, just a small creek that flows through here, but now you've got a tree down, you've got the creek overflowing, and this creek is the same one, or one of the ones, that flows into the Cape Fear River that is now at flood stage, and that's why you're seeing all of this here. Now, take a look at this right here. All the water is starting to back up because of this storm drain right here. It's getting clogged with debris. So as the water is flowing off this parking lot right here, it's getting stuck and it's getting trapped and it's blocking that drain. So you're getting buildup right here, and then if we go over here, the water that is draining out into this. Right over here, what you're looking at is supposed to be Mason Street, and this, where she's walking through, is actually supposed to be a road, and that road goes all the way through to a neighborhood that they fear is already underwater. So some people are trying to grab anything that they can before this flooding gets worse. So they have blocked off this street. So drivers can't get through, but people are coming around this area to try and get their things. Now, my photographer, he's going in the water right now to see if he can help this woman who is trying to get some of the things from her home. I'm going to go and see if I can talk to her as well. We're going to go right in the floodwaters here and help.
If you'll come on over here with me, Austin, we'll take a look at some of these storm drains that are in the area, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about. You can see in the gully here, the water is rushing down towards the storm drain. There's a storm drain right over here, but if you look at it, it's starting to get clogged up with hay and leaves and debris and plastic bottles and stuff like that. So this storm drain doesn't have a lot of, it's not being able to work to its full capacity. And if you go on to Capitol Boulevard, where they also have problems with storm drains, that might be creating part of the flooding situation. Now, here's a fellow who just drove out of the church parking lot. He's going to try and drive through this. I don't think that's the wisest thing to do. And see those barriers, those concrete barriers that are right there, the Jersey barriers, that also is really preventing some of the rain from leaving this highway. The barriers do have, if you look underneath them, the barriers do have these little areas right here, which allows water to pass through them and flow from one side to the other. But when you get to the point where you've got so much water, or you've got stuff that's clogged up, the water can't pass through. Now that guy, he was able to make it through.